The North Wind. The North Wind gives a poor boy magic gifts that always seem to disappear. How does the boy recover his gifts? One day the North Wind saw a boy carrying a bag of flour. Just as the boy turned into his street, the North Wind blew the bag out of his hand and swept it right away.
"That North Wind!"
cried the boy in anger. He followed the North Wind right to his house.
"You took away the only bag of flour we had."
He told the North Wind.
"What will my mother cook for our supper? I'm so hungry."
The North Wind felt rather ashamed and tried to make up for the mischief he had done.
"Here, take this tablecloth,"
he said.
"If you spread it on the table, you shall have everything you wish to eat."
"All right,"
said the boy, and took the tablecloth and started for home. However, he had run very far chasing the North Wind. It soon got dark.
"I'll stay the night at an inn,"
he thought. As the boy spread out his tablecloth in his room at the inn, he ordered,
"Beans, bread, and meat."
The food appeared magically on the tablecloth. The boy tucked in and then went to bed. The sly innkeeper had watched all this through the keyhole. Late at night, he quietly stole the tablecloth while the boy slept soundly. Next morning, the boy was hungry again, but there was no tablecloth and so no breakfast. The boy went right back to the North Wind and complained.
"You are a cheat, North Wind. You have taken back your tablecloth."
"No,"
said the North Wind.
"that is not the way I work. But I will give you a ram this time."
He said,
"Each time you rub his wool, he will drop a piece of gold from his mouth. Look after him well."
The boy ran back and found the ram at the door of the stable behind the inn. He caught the ram by a strap which was around its neck and led it slowly up the stairs of the inn to his room. By now the boy was hungry because it was night again. So he patted the ram on its back. The ram lowered its head and a piece of gold dropped from its mouth.
"Good old North Wind,"
said the boy. He paid the landlord with the piece of gold for his stay and supper. He slept soundly that night with the ram for his pillow. When the boy awoke in the morning, his head was upon the floor and the ram was gone. He blamed the North Wind again.
"You have taken back your ram."
The North Wind said nothing. He put a queer stick into a bag and gave it to the boy. He told him to go back and lock his door tightly at night. That night, the boy was woken by screams for help in his room. There was the innkeeper running about, and the queer stick was beating him.
"Help! Help!"
he cried. The boy quickly realized that the innkeeper had stolen his gifts.
"Give me back my ram,"
said the boy.
"Get it! It is hidden in the barn,"
said the innkeeper.
"Give me back my tablecloth,"
he said again.
Take it! Take it! It is in the kitchen,"
screamed the innkeeper. The boy went out and found his ram in the barn and the tablecloth in the kitchen. He came back to the room.
"Stop! Stick! Stop now!"
he said. The stick stopped and jumped into the bag. The boy picked up the bag and the tablecloth. Then, leading the ram by a rope, he went back home. His mother was very glad to see him, and they lived happily ever after. The Giant Panda. There are 8 different types of bears that live on the earth. Bears live in North America, South America, Europe, and Asia. The giant panda is a black and white bear that lives in China. It eats bamboo shoots and leaves. There are probably only about 1,000 giant pandas left in the world. What are giant pandas? Giant pandas are black and white Chinese bears. Female pandas are called sows, males are called boars, and baby pandas are called cubs. The panda is a symbol of peace in China. What do pandas look like? Pandas are large and have soft fur. They look cuddly. They have a big head and a heavy body. Their ears are round and their tails are short. The Chinese call the panda the giant cat bear because they have cat-like eyes. Pandas have sharp eyes and can see very well. Giant pandas are mainly white. However, they have black patches around the eyes, ears, shoulders, chest, legs, and feet. The panda lives in snowy and rocky places and walks around in the snow. The black and white color helps it to hide from its enemies. Pandas have very thick, oily, woolly fur that keeps them warm in the cold and wet mountains. How big is a giant panda? The full-grown or adult panda is about the height of a tall person. It can be about 6 feet tall and as heavy as a very big man. How do they move? Pandas are good tree climbers. Sometimes they take afternoon naps high up in the trees. They use their short claws to hold on to the bark of trees. Pandas cannot walk on their hind legs. What do pandas eat? In the wild, pandas eat only bamboo. Pandas have to eat a lot of food to stay healthy. They eat 10 to 20 kilograms of bamboo every day. There are very few bamboo forests today, so a lot of pandas are not getting enough food. Soon we may find that there are no pandas left in the world. In zoos and in other centers where they are taken care of, pandas eat bamboo, rice cereal, carrots, apples, and sweet potatoes. Pandas' front paws are not like the paws of other animals. They have a thumb. They use these paws to hold their food, bamboo shoots, and leaves. How long do they live? Giant pandas live for about 35 years. Sometimes they live longer in captivity than in the wild. What sounds do pandas make? Giant pandas mostly keep silent, but they bleat when they communicate in a friendly manner. They bark to scare away an enemy, and when they are in pain, they squeal. Who are their enemies? A giant panda has very few natural enemies. One of them is the snow leopard. It can catch a baby giant panda that has moved away from its mother. Sometimes a hungry eagle may snatch a baby panda that has been left in a tree. The main enemy of the panda is human beings. People kill them for their fur. People also cut down the bamboo forests they live in. So pandas have no place to live and wander into nearby villages in search of food. Old Brer Rabbit. Brer Rabbit is a familiar character in American folk tales. He plays tricks on everyone and escapes difficult situations. The word Brer is short for brother.
Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox were like some children I know,
said Uncle Remus, looking at the little boy who had come to hear another story.
Both of them were always after one another. One day Brer Rabbit and Brer Fox and Brer Coon and Brer Bear and a whole lot of them were clearing up a ground to plant a new crop. The sun got sort of hot. Brer Rabbit got tired, but he didn't give up because he was afraid that the rest of them would call him lazy. He kept carrying away the rubbish and piling up the bush being cleared. Then suddenly he yelled out that he had a thorn in his hand. He slipped off to look for a cool place to rest. After a while he came across a well with 2 buckets hanging in it from a wheel on top.
That looks cool,
said Brer Rabbit.
I'll just get in there and take a quiet nap.
With that, he jumped into one of the buckets. As soon as he did that, the bucket just went down into the well.
Wasn't the rabbit scared, Uncle Remus?
Asked the little boy. Honey, there hasn't been a beast more scared since the world began than Brer Rabbit was then. He was so scared he almost got a fever. Very soon the bucket hit the water. Brer Rabbit kept mighty still because he did not know what was going on. He just lay there shivering with shock. Now, Brer Fox always had one eye on Brer Rabbit. He saw him slip away from the new ground. Brer Fox sneaked after him. He knew Brer Rabbit was up to something, so he followed him quietly. Brer Fox saw Brer Rabbit come to the well and stop. Then he saw him jump into the bucket. Next, he saw him go down and out of sight. Brer Fox was the most astonished fox that you ever laid eyes on. He sat there in the bushes and thought, but he couldn't make head nor tail of it at all. Then he said to himself, "Well, I know what it is. Brer Rabbit keeps his money hidden down in that well. If he hasn't done that, he has discovered a gold mine, and if it isn't that, I'm going to find out what it is." Brer Fox crept up a little near the well and listened. He didn't hear any noise or cries from Brer Rabbit. He came close to the well and peeped down the well. He didn't see anything and he didn't hear anything. All this time Brer Rabbit was sitting quietly, scared out of his skin. He was afraid to move in case the bucket tilted over. He didn't want to fall into the water. Then he heard Brer Fox shout out, "Hey, Brer Rabbit, who are you visiting down there?"
Oh, I'm just fishing, Brer Fox,
said Brer Rabbit.
I thought I would get you all some fresh fish for dinner. Why don't you come and help me bring up the fish?
Said Brer Rabbit. How will I get down there, Brer Rabbit?
Jump into the bucket, Brer Fox. It'll bring you down safe and sound.
Brer Rabbit talked so sweetly and cheerfully that Brer Fox jumped into the bucket. As he went down into the well, his weight pulled Brer Rabbit up. When they passed one another halfway up or down, depending on how you looked at it, Brer Rabbit sang out,
Goodbye, Brer Fox. Goodbye, Brer Fox. This is the way the world goes around. Some go up and some go down. You'll get to the bottom all safe and sound.
Of course.
Brer Fox was rescued later, but that's another story. A tiger in the storeroom. Have you ever seen a tiger hiding in a house? Read this play to find out what happens when a tiger gets into the storeroom of a house. Characters: Girl, Rekha. Boy, Rohit. Mother, Amma. Father, Papa. Grandmother, Dadi. Grandfather, Dada. Woman, neighbor 1. Other neighbors, woman, man, girl, boy. Scene 1.
Oof, Rohit, why don't you look where you're going?
Rekha, there is something there outside in the storeroom.
What is it? Is it a lizard? Oh, or is it a snake?
Neither a snake nor a lizard.
Then, what is it? Tell me, Rohit.
I don't know what it is, but I heard something.
Where did you hear this noise?
There, in
The storeroom. Amma always keeps the door shut. What could have got in there?
it sounded like something was moving around.
Amma keeps the rice and the dal and the jaggery and oh,
What?
Amma made some kheer today. I saw her put it in the storeroom.
Don't be silly. Who would get into the storeroom to eat some kheer?
It's not silly. Lots of people would like to eat kheer. Why? A cat would certainly like a bowl full of kheer. What's that? A cat? After the kheer? It must be that great tomcat. It is always getting into the house to steal food. What will I do if it eats up all the kheer? Your father has invited his boss for dinner. And now there won't be any Swedish because the cat ate it all. Daddy, there's a cat in the storeroom.
And it's going to eat up all the kheer Amma made for the guests.
A cat in the storeroom? Nonsense.
But it's true, Daddy. You can hear it mewing. Listen.
I didn't hear a thing. And no cat can get into the storeroom because the bars at the window are set close together. Your Dada made sure of that. There, I heard a noise. If it isn't a cat, what is it? Perhaps one of you left the door open and a dog got in. A dog!
Yes, I saw a dog outside the house a little while ago.
You saw the dog? It must be that mad one.
A mad dog in our house? Is that true? Yes, the children heard a noise and
You can all hear it if you are quiet for a minute. Sort of growly and happy.
I wonder if. What? I came to tell you that a tiger has escaped from a circus and.
A tiger?
In our house? A tiger? Eating my lovely kheer will be in the papers.
Scene 2.
Who left the door open for the tiger to walk into the storeroom? Not I. I was doing my homework.
Is it true?
Is there a tiger?
Really? In your storeroom?
What is it doing now?
Shh.
I heard it.
So did I.
A purring noise.
It's sleeping after eating all that kheer.
Now is the time to catch it.
Yes, when it is fast asleep.
Who's going to catch it? Is the door locked?
What door?
The storeroom door.
No.
Do you mean to say the door is open? Rohit, Rekha, don't move.
What's all this?
Papa, there's a tiger in the storeroom.
A tiger.
Escaped from the circus? I'm so sorry. But there is no kheer for your boss.
Really? What does a tiger sound like?
Shh. Now listen. There. Did you hear that?
It didn't sound like any tiger I've ever heard.
Ramesh? Oh, be careful.
There is nothing there.
Nothing?
Can't be. We heard the noise.
And Rohit saw the dog.
And my kheer.
There is some kheer left. And there was a book there,
A book?
left there by someone who ate the kheer. We all heard the pages of this book rustling.
Rohit! Oh, Rohit! You were the cat? That got in through the window. You were the dog?
That was standing outside the house.
And I was the tiger.
That escaped from the circus. That ate my kheer. You should have asked me, Rohit.
You scared everybody.
You would have got your share anyway.